All right, everyone. It's been a while, but I'm going to jump straight into it. In the previous episode of this series, I was in my first year at Vandy, which I didn't get to play in. So now we're in year 2. I actually got redshirted last year since I didn't play. So this is my true freshman year. But I'm not going to play in this year either. So this is going to be a quick video just to show you all the games we went through this year, and then I'm off to a different school. Yes, I transfer at the end of this year at Vandy. I realized that my next few years I'm not probably going to play either, as they're bringing in more quarterback recruits, so I end up taking my talents elsewhere, which you'll see here in just a minute. Now, I want you to analyze these scores in these final game clips. This was an up and down season. We finished 4-8, but all these scores were we would battle against teams, keep them close, and then we would beat good teams. So I knew it was going to be a bad season. Number one, when we lost to the FCS, or when we beat the FCS team by only a few points. But you see, we get blown out a ton by Florida there. We lose to Hawaii. Then we're going to come back next week versus a top 10 Oklahoma team, and we're going to shut them out 10-0. And it's just kind of this up and down situation that happened all year that I realized, hey, I'm not playing. This team's bad. We didn't get a bowl game this year, and you see there 27-0 against Mississippi State. We lose again to Arkansas. But I just knew, I was like, hey, time for me to, pick a different college at the end of this year, which you'll see here in just a moment. But yeah, it was an up and down season with Vandy, and obviously not playing in these games and seeing the final scores. I was just like, if I played in these games, does it change anything? Maybe not. But just kind of a crazy to watch all these final scores and to realize that after last year, we were pretty good. We got a bowl game. We did pretty good, the team, and then to see the fall off this year was pretty wild. And then this is our last game. We again hold Tennessee to only 17, lose 17-10. Besides that Florida game, we were in pretty much every game. So that was the crazy thing, is that we didn't really get blown out besides that Florida game. But we dropped to 4-8 to finish this season, and I'll have a few clips here just showing some final stats before I show you where I chose to go for college next year. I also want to throw in here the end of the year awards. You'll see San Jose State wide receiver wins the Heisman. His final number is pretty decent, but that's a pretty shocking outcome that San Jose State's player won the Heisman. You'll also see here in just a second that's North Carolina playing Texas in the playoffs. So Bill Belichick gets his team there, and then the final was Michigan versus Oregon. Michigan winning 41-35. Ending off this season. So now the decision is to play with Eastern Michigan next year. This came down between Eastern Michigan and Ball State, both teams from the same conference. Both opportunities gave me a starting gig, but Eastern Michigan's opportunity and overall was better than Ball State. Here's a quick look at my overall rankings and attributes. Before I step on the field this year, I will be a 71 overall for Eastern Michigan. Now, the next video that I have coming out will be a combination of my 2 years at Eastern Michigan. Yes, I only spent 2 years, and then I transferred for my senior year. So I want you all to drop a comment with your predictions on where you believe I picked to go for my senior year.